Hey you, yes you, welcome to the Oddyssey SMP server. The project in this video is reshaping the river in the spawn town of Barrelton. The current state of the river is as it was naturally generated. We're going to add docks along the edges of the river to give it a border. Additionally, we're going to connect the river to the nearby ocean biome. The finished product should look a little bit something like this. As you can see, I've built some docks and a boardwalk, I've reshaped the river, and I've built 3 bridges across the river. To see how I built all this, keep watching. So the design for this river is pretty simple. It's just 3 materials. It's mossy cobblestone, and oak. And so all I need to do really is dig down in the river where I want the river to be with all these materials. Basically to the depth of 58 in the y coordinate. All right, so I got a good chunk of digging done, and now I'm just gonna place a bit of mossy cobble and cobblestone, which is over here. Cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. I've got quite a bit more mossy than right here. In my main storage. We're gonna go ahead and just place the mossy cobble on the floor like this. Yeah, like that. This part's just gonna... Yeah, it's just gonna be like a 90-degree turn. That's fine. I'm fine with that. If I'm not fine with it later, I can just tear it down again and do it again. Yeah, like this. I'm about to run out of mossy cobble. I can get more though. I have more. But not a ton more, so like I need to make a lot more for this project in general. Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot more down here in my bulk storage, but it's not gonna be enough for sure. Oh, dang. What? I don't... Oh, maybe that was all of what I had. Uh, dang. I can make more though. Let me get some cobblestone. I could also mine mossy cobble in like the Mega Taiga biome, but that's like, it's way easier to just get shears and like harvest the vines from this room. Plus I have another space where I have vines growing too, like that's way larger. Like I'll show that off real quick. Down here. Yeah, it's ready to harvest. That's what I'm gonna be doing next after I place all of this mossy cobble. All right, so yeah, all the mossy cobble's laid down. I have a little leftover extra for like from this segment, but I mean, I've got a long ways to go for sure. So next, I'm just gonna place this regular cobble all along on top of the mossy cobble. And I'm just going to take it all the way that way and then back. Now I'm going to place the oak logs. And I'm going to place them roughly like, I'm going to try and keep them like every 5. I might have to do a little bit of thinking this out. Like it might be a little awkward around the corner bits, but I mean, that's if it gets weird, the placement gets weird, there's like not a whole lot I could do that, because like the only way that I could keep it like super controlled like that was like if I planned it so that like everything was like 90-degree angles and such. But I'm not looking to have this like river channel be like perfectly straight lines. Like I don't think that would look good. So it's like 3, 4, 5. So 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 there. Like so. 4, 5. Yeah. I've got all the oak logs placed to where I want the oak beams to be. And like the whole purpose behind these oak beams is to sort of make it look like it retains the wall to a certain degree. At least I hope so. But it also just breaks up the monotony of the cobblestone. And I'm just going to go ahead and eat the damage when I fall. That's fine with me. But yeah, I'm just going to be now placing the oak pillars up like this. Yeah, for the rest of the way. All right, so now I need to just place the logs that go this way. And again, this is like the same as placing these oak pillars just horizontally. You know, I think for these corners, I think for these corners, because I don't really want these edges, you know, the end bits, the rings of the oak logs to be visible. So I might actually consume a few oak logs so I can have this. And then place them, oops, like so. Just on the bits where there's turns. The hold on, let me make it day real quick. But so the part where these beams are, like, it should only be like right over the lip, like at the edge, like just one out like this. So there should be, like, do I want, see, like right here, this right here. I don't know that I want this. Yeah, no, I do not want that. So I gotta be careful. Yeah, I don't want it to be too out. But should these parts count? Is the question. No, I don't. I don't want this. That looks a little awkward, but it works though, because, you know, no, it's fine actually, you know, because these textures still kind of connect right there. Like the textures are noticeably different between here, so there might be some like block orientation that I need to do. Real quick, let's take a look at that. Okay, yeah, I figured it out. So I just always need to be facing this way when I place these blocks. Like this one right here is perpendicular because what I placed here, I placed the block this way. So if I break this one and then face in this direction, either this way or this way, but never this way, it will orient the way that I want it to. And I can also be selective about when I'm using the those other blocks. So I don't want this. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, let me. Yeah, that looks a lot better. The only oak blocks or oak log blocks that should be having this vertical grain is the pillars. Anything else should be horizontal. Like otherwise it would look strange, I think. So I have to be conscious of that when I'm placing these logs. And here we are. So I've got all the logs placed for this section. Got a bit of logs left over. It goes all the way to here. Oh, I can probably add that. Why not? But yeah, I am going to demolish this bridge at some point and replace it with something similar but different. It'll probably be a much more like a slightly taller bridge, but of the same style, featuring fences and the trapdoors, because I really actually like the way that this looks in detail, but just the way that this bridge just being flat like this at water level is not quite what I have in mind. But yeah, for the rest of this project, I mean, I'm going to be doing the same all around. The rest of this river here. And it's going to be pretty much the same process. So between like the editing of this footage, like it's gonna happen very rapidly, but there's gonna be like hours and hours and hours between clips, I suppose. So yeah, I need to get on digging though. Hours and hours and hours of digging later, I've got this part of the river pretty much done. I've even placed in the mossy cobble and the cobblestone. And as you can see, this length within the town is complete. Except for, I suppose, this. And I've made a little archway through the wall. And I'm going to have to do even more digging and fleshing out the river this way, but I'm not going to place mossy cobblestone or cobblestone through it. I'm just going to widen out the river and dig it out so that the channel is has more depth to it. But as far as like placing blocks, like I'm done with the oak and the mossy cobble and the cobble. I still need to add light to the bottom of the channel so that drowned don't spawn. And what I'm working on at this moment is actually getting all the water correct. And I'm just doing that by first filling in the dirt here at the right below the level of where I want the water. Oops. And I'm gonna place ice. Like so. Well, I guess it's faster with water buckets as long as I have this dirt placed down, as Turns is showing me. But oh well. I've gotten this far along with the ice, I might as well finish it. Well, since it seems Turns is about to reach where I am with this ice, I'm just gonna go ahead and break the ice now. Oh, wow. There's a lot of them. Oh my. It's like all of them. This is dangerous. I'm almost gonna die. Now that the water has been filled in the canal, I now need to address the issue of the problem of when you jump in, there's not really an easy way to get out. So I'm gonna use soul sand to make little water elevators out in places like right here. And I'm just gonna do this pretty straightforwardly. Although I think I want some cobble or mossy or something. But yeah, I'm gonna put that there. And all the way to where the boardwalk or the, I think a promenade or something like that, but the dock, like up to here, like this. All right. Yeah. So it shoots you all the way up to the top of the boardwalk. Alrighty, so I've finished the boardwalk as well as some ways to get out of the channel. I still need to do like a few things like fixing parts like that. But yeah, as you can see, I've got this over here. We've got a few water elevators to get out of the channel and some ladders as well. And they're kind of dotted around. I actually kind of need to add a few ladders over here too, actually. But I'll go ahead and do that later. What I want to do right now is build some bridges over the channel. Sort of like what we had over here, but I'm going to change the design a bit. So now I'm going to build a bridge across this this channel, and it's going to be a bit taller than the one before. And I've built a couple test versions before this actually, and I've been kind of working on designs, and I think I came up with something that I liked. Although actually I want to move this over just one. Yeah, like that. And it mainly just uses spruce fences, trapdoors, and the stairs. Oh, this is kind of hard to place when you're near it. So I want to get it to the height that I want, and I think I'll do 2 more. Let's see here. Yeah. Two more stairs. And I think that's about how tall I want this to be. The reason why it's taller than it might necessarily need to be to bridge over this river is I want to give like a little bit of height so it can look like boats, so it can appear as though that boats can pass by with their masts. But there's only so much I can do for the realism of that. All right, I like that. Now I'm gonna place the spruce trapdoor like so, and that's going to be the actual bridge portion that you walk across. And So I'm alongside these stairs here, I'm gonna build like a fence scaffolding, as opposed to using actual scaffolding. And I did test the how it looked with actual scaffolding, and it didn't look so great. But if you put a column of 2 by 2 spruce fences, it looks pretty cool actually. I'll just jump up and get this a little bit higher. I'm probably gonna run out of fences, but I've got the materials to craft more. So yeah, it's just sort of looking like a support structure right here. And we'll go ahead and add this to it. Yeah, that looks a bit stronger. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. I don't know, maybe more like this. Can I do this? Yeah, I can. That looks, how will that look? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just, I'm kind of experimenting with this now. How will this look? I don't know. Doesn't look too shabby. What if I just kept up with this theme? I don't know. I don't know. It's not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I might change it. I might change it afterwards, but I actually just for something I just did on a whim, that looks pretty good. So yeah, now I'm just gonna bridge across. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of these first. Oh, okay. And I'm gonna place the spruce fences across and then place the trapdoors. Functionally, this bridge is now complete. For this side, I've just brought the stairway down, like at a left turn here. I think I might actually add just a very small support column here. Scaffolding or whatever. Yeah, like so. One more. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much done. I think I would like to try one more thing though. Like maybe try like having a railing like this. I think I am pretty much done with this bridge. Like I've added more detail. I'm just flipping these last trapdoors to give it that finishing touch. Yeah. Oh, I fell in. Yeah. I believe this bridge is done. I'm just gonna get rid of the scaffolding here. I'm pretty satisfied with it. It was, It's much better than what was existing before, and definitely better than the trial designs. Oh, okay, I'm not quite done. I gotta put the rest of the signs up there, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this bridge. I just need to build a couple more similar to it over here, further down the channel there. So I was originally thinking that I was going to do like 4 or 5 of these. However, I think I'll only actually have the space for 3, and that's fine given the scale of those, at least that one. So I'm going to build another one over there and then somewhere over here. Like maybe right here. Right here. And then over there. Or actually I might build one here. This is a pretty, yeah, here and over there. All 3 bridges have now been finished, which for me marks this project complete. I still need to do a few things that I haven't quite done, such as actually connecting this river to the ocean, which is not actually very far away, but I've decided to call it quits for this video at least. I'm really satisfied with how the river has changed, and it looks a lot better. Okay, I'm gonna end this video by adding clips to the end of me keeping track of the statistics of the blocks I used for this project, which is oak, mossy cobblestone, cobblestone, and how many vines it took to craft all the mossy cobble. Enjoy. So we got oak here. So we've currently only mined 291 oak blocks, and we have broken 0, which that's really a statistic for tools. We have not crafted any oak logs, and we have used 171. Mossy cobble, 999 mined, 0 broken, 0 crafted, 165 used. Cobble, 349 mined, 0 crafted, or 0 broken, 0 crafted, 538 used. Vines, 2 mined, 0 broke, 0 crafted, 0 used. And now these are the statistics for after the project has been completed. Oak logs are at 1,746 mined, 0 broke, 0 crafted, and 1,191 used. Cobble is at 366 mined, 0 broken, 0 crafted, and 2,877 used. Mossy cobble is 1,135 mined, 0 broken, 0 crafted. Hold on, no. 4,891 crafted and 6,155 used. Vines are 4,633 mined, 0 crafted, or 0 broke, 0 crafted, and 438 used. What's this number right here? Picked up. All right.